What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back to a new unboxing video. Today we are checking out the OPPO R17 Pro, and this is basically a somewhat more expensive OnePlus 6T because these two phones look very similar. We have the same 6.4 inches screen with the same notch, we have the same battery size, but this one actually charges a bit faster than the OnePlus 6T. We also have one extra camera on the back, and the cameras on the back are also a bit different, but I'm not sure if those two extra features are worth the extra price, but I guess that's what we're gonna find out in the upcoming days. Aside from that, we have the Snapdragon 710, we also have 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. And with that being said, let's get this box open and check out the phone. Alright, so we get a pretty good looking box. On the front here, we can see the R17 Pro, and turning the box around, we can see some of the specifications. So I know that I have the green version, I have the 8 gig of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage, and here we have some of the bands. So we also have a little plastic wrap around the box, which I'm gonna cut open. So let's take this off. Alright, so the phone, so we basically pull this out, look at that, and this is the phone right here, and it doesn't feel heavy at all. We'll leave that out for a quick second, and let's see what else we get in the box here. So first of all we have, let's see what's in here. So in here we have the user manual, we have the SIM card tray removal tool, we'll leave that aside. We have a little plastic case, and this seems to be blue. I'm not sure why it's blue and not clear, but that's what we get. So we'll put this back in there. And we also get some headphones, something that we don't usually see with a lot of phones these days. And these are some USB-C headphones. And we also get the USB-C cable, of course. Alright, so we'll leave that in the box. And this is the supercharger, or however it's called, and this charger should be the fastest charge. Like, this phone should be the fastest charging phone out there. I don't think there are any other phones that can charge faster than this one, but we'll definitely check that out. So that's pretty much it for the box. So we're gonna put this back like this, and we'll leave that aside. Alright, so the phone is wrapped in plastic, and I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. And look at that, we have the green color right here. We'll leave that aside. And as I said, we have three cameras on the back there. So the cameras are very similar to the cameras that we get on the Samsung Galaxy S9 or the Note 9. So the aperture can change, but I'll definitely have to check that outside and see how the cameras do. And I'm actually gonna do a comparison, a camera comparison video between this and the Note 9, just because I'm very curious to see how the phone does in low light. So this should have in-screen fingerprint scanner as well, and it comes with a screen protector on the screen, but I'm gonna remove the screen protector because I'm just not a big fan of screen protectors. Oh, now look at that. I know a lot of people like screen protectors, but I just feel that they take away from the experience whenever you're using the phone. Alright, so next I'm basically gonna turn this on, I'm gonna set it up, and then I'll come back. So the frame is made out of metal. On the right hand side here we have the volume keys. At the top we have a microphone. On the other side we just have the power button, and at the bottom we have the slot for the SIM card, and I'm not sure if this phone can take an SD card or not. I'll definitely have to check that out. And of course we have the microphone and the speaker. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on, and I'll come back once I have it set up. And after about half an hour or so, I am back. So first of all, the screen looks really good. We have very small bezels all around the screen, and the screen seems to get quite bright. So if I bring the brightness to the maximum, well, I'm not gonna leave it like this because you won't be able to see it on the camera, but from the looks of it, you should be able to use it outside without any issues. Of course, the colors are nice and vibrant, and this is also an AMOLED screen, therefore the blacks are very deep. So no complaints about the screen, even though the resolution of the screen is only 1080p, and these days we are seeing a lot of phones with a higher resolution. Now I got a chance to try the in-screen fingerprint scanner, and it does work really good. I mean, it unlocks the phone in under a second. But I still believe that a phone that has a physical fingerprint scanner would unlock a bit faster. Now you don't have to use the in-screen fingerprint scanner, you can also use the face unlocking, and as you can see it does work really good, so either of those will do great. The camera app has a lot of features built in, and as I said, we have 3 cameras on the back. Now I'm gonna post this video tomorrow, so this is gonna give me a chance to actually go outside and take some pictures at night, take some portrait pictures and so on. But basically we have a night mode, and I'll see how good this night mode is. I'll see if it's anywhere as good as the night side that we have on the Google Pixel, and I'm also curious to see how this phone performs when compared to the Note 9, for example. We have a portrait mode in there, but again, I'm gonna have to take some pictures, and I'm not sure how the pictures will turn out because the pictures will be taken after this video. But I have high hopes for the cameras on the back of this phone. We also have a nice front-facing camera. I believe this is a 24 megapixel front-facing camera, and I also took some selfies, and the selfies do look really nice as well. The phone is also running Android 8.1, and I haven't seen any mentions online about anything regarding Android 9, so I'm not sure if this one will get an update to Android 9 or not. But as of now, we only have Android 8.1, and if I go to software updates, there are no updates at this time. So we'll have to see if this phone actually gets updated. So the phone is running Color OS on top of that Android 8.1, and well, it may not be for everyone. I mean, personally I prefer the software experience on the OnePlus 6T because it's cleaner, it looks somewhat closer to Android, to like stock Android, but it has some added features. This one isn't as close to stock Android, so some people will love it, some people will hate it, but I'll have to see how it is. I have to use the phone for a bit before I can actually tell you if it's good or if it's bad. I also checked out the scores on the Antutu benchmark and the Geekbench 4. So on the Antutu benchmark we get a score of about 161,000, and on the Geekbench 4 we get a multi-core score of about 5,900 and a single core score of about 1835. Now, these scores are much lower than the scores that you'd get from the Snapdragon 845. Now, from what I've used the phone, it does perform very good, like everything works really well, the apps work good, scrolling between screens is very fluid. But for gaming, the Snapdragon 845 would have been a better choice, and I'm not sure why they decided to use the Snapdragon 710 for this one. Kind of disappointing considering that this phone is actually a bit more expensive than the OnePlus 6T. So I'm not sure why they decided to do that. So to quickly conclude this video, this phone feels and looks extremely premium, but since this phone is a bit more expensive than the OnePlus 6T, I'm not sure who's gonna buy this phone or why, because you can just buy the OnePlus 6T, which, I mean, it's a good phone to begin with. I mean, we don't get the exact same fast charging. With this one we get an extra camera. But overall, I still feel that the OnePlus 6T offers better value, but I guess this is like the premium package of the OnePlus 6T, if that makes any sense. So of course I'm gonna have to use this for a few more days. You can expect a camera comparison between this and the Note 9, and if it does better than the Note 9, probably a camera comparison between this and the Pixel 3 XL. Alright guys, if you do have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'll try to answer any comments, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.